morning, good afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, and welcome to the 1148th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. And short-term trading is sure what this is starting to turn out to be. Traders, before we go any further, futures trading, as you know, can be extremely risky and cause substantial financial loss. A stop can absolutely be your best friend in this business. Problem is, stops lately in this business are bigger than my whiteboard. I mean, it's getting out of control. In fact, I generally have an Omni for you, up or down, right? We might as well just put them sideways from now on because it doesn't ever seem to go in the same direction for one full day. For instance, what's today's Monday for Tuesday? Last night, 6 p.m., the market's open. Omni tells us go short. I don't know, NASDAQ dumps 22 points. S&P dumps 12 points, 13. We get out right there at the low. We wait for the market to rally nice and high. We sell them again. Boom, it blows right through us, stops us out, takes the money away. You know, it's getting really difficult to find a day that goes in any one direction anymore. So what we're going to do is start this day off with a neutral posture in the indices. We'll let it develop, and then I'll let you know at my site, livewithoscar.com, what we're going to do in the ES, NASDAQ, as it develops. Of course, we already have a plan, but there's a lot of you traders out there that watch these videos that expect this arrow to be in one direction all day long. This is short-term trading. I'm doing a video tonight for tomorrow. If it goes down 15 points, we get out and it goes back up, you guys hang me because I had an upwards arrow here. But we do fast trading. We're not in and out all the time, but if the profit comes or the loss comes, we're out of the trade. So it's probably easier for me to start off like this for the next couple of days, and I'll tell you what's going to happen at the site, because, boy, it's crazy out there. So, what's in tonight's video? Aunt Janet and the bond chart. I'll show you that again because she debuts over the next 2 days, right? It should get exciting. Is crude flagging a signal? We'll look at that. And again, indices starting off from a neutral posture. Now, traders, normally in the beginning of each year, I give out where I expect the market to get to at some point in the year. Every year around February, I come out with that projection. I kind of held back a little bit this month because whatever, I was just continuing to do my homework. After this weekend, after tonight, after yesterday, after what I did for a month and a half, I think I have a projection for us for 2014. You guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
2014's projection? All right. Now, you guys can hang me if I get it wrong like you normally would, and I deserve it, but here's what we've got. For 2014, we should get as high, and let me change it from brown to a little prettier color here. We should get as high as the 2130 to 2150 level in the E-mini S&P. We should hit that during the year of 2014. I'm not saying it's a high. I'm not saying it's going there tomorrow. No time frame on it at all. But from this day, the day that we're looking at, right, the 18th of March, between now and the end of December, these levels should be seen. Now, I do have a stop out level on this trade, of course. I'm not recommending this as a trade. I'm just giving you a projection that we should slowly get to. Now, we all know this. We love markets that go straight up, but there aren't any, right? Unless it's a parabolic couple of day move. So the S&P is going to go like this year. So every time it goes down, I don't want you psychos coming after me. On the 31st or the 30th of December, you let me know if I got it right or wrong between now and then. I don't want to hear much about it. All right. So that's going to stay on my board. That's our projection. We should get up there. I do have a level if it gets down below. Then we'll have to turn around, take another look at the long-term analysis. But for now, barring any major event that is unforeseen in the charts, and that's rare, we should end up there at some point in the E-mini S&P. There it is, target for 2014. All right, so about nothing else we can do right now. Come on down to livewithoscar.com. Let's go take a look at Aunt Janet and the bond chart. Traders, first chart I'm going to show you is the E-mini S&P daily bar chart. Why are we starting off with a neutral posture? Well, you know, lately the outside days, and an outside day would be a day that goes up higher than the day before's high, drops lower than the day before's low, and basically settles outside of the day before's range. So, for instance, this was a day, and then this was an outside day because it went lower and higher than the day before, and it settled up here. We had an outside day. The next day was a very muted nothing. So interesting. Usually after an outside day, you get a big move. Here we have an outside day. The next day, muted. An outside day, muted day. A big outside day right here, a muted day. We had an outside day on Monday. So Tuesday, possibly another muted day. So we're going to start off at least from a neutral posture at the beginning of the trading session, and we'll see what develops. But you know, if it's going to be a small day, no sense in calling any direction yet. Let's see how that develops. Next on the menu is Aunt Janet and the bonds. Let's go, Aunt Janet. Let's go, Aunt Janet. Hopefully, she'll talk up the stock market, talk down the bond market. That would be great because we are working on our 32nd week below the 200 bar moving average. And if you followed this back past the chart, continue on back, you haven't seen action like this since way before we had any trouble in our economy or our markets in 2006, 7, 8. So I don't think it was even much below in 2006, but you haven't seen any action below since. 32 weeks we're working on below in the bonds. Hopefully, this is a signal right here where the 200 meets the red arc, hopefully right up here somewhere. She comes out by Wednesday to speak, right? Come on in, Janet. We're rooting for you. And we'll see what we get. So, next. Crude oil. If you ask me, I think it's the best technical setup on the board. It looks like it should come off. A nice bear flag has formed. You're in a channel going down. If you want to call this a little head and shoulders or a weird one, you can go shoulder, head, shoulder if you want to do that. There's a flag right here, no doubt. There's a channel pointing down. The whole thing looks like a shoulder over here and a big head here, which means a shoulder should form. You know, look at this any way you want. I say it likely goes down for trading on Tuesday. Traders, pull your own charts, do your own analysis. I'll meet you at livewithoscar.com. So, traders, you've seen the charts, and there's my argument for why we're going to start off with that neutral posture. Is crude flagging a signal? And the bonds, even though they're wiped off there, the bonds and Aunt Janet, we'll find out in a day or two. Traders, I'll see you at livewithoscar.com. As you know, I've been really busy over this weekend updating servers and all that great stuff, hopefully giving you a better experience when you're at livewithoscar.com. And I've had a crew of help. And guys, I'd just like to thank you. Come on up and just let me thank you in person here. Everybody, come on up. Give yourselves a round of applause. Come on up and just show yourselves, guys. Hey, this crew right here, come on in, come on in. This crew right here has been helping me. These guys are doing a great job between videos, the site, everything else. A round of applause, gentlemen. Thank you so much. I couldn't do it without them. So now that you're up here with me, maybe you can help me out. I want to end my video. You guys want to help me? Yeah? All right, so remember, traders, try to keep your emotions out of trading. One of the best things you can do to help yourselves with that, hopefully, because it's getting crazy out there, is say this to yourselves every morning, every afternoon, every evening, and you know what that is. You ready, guys?
Long words.
Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll. Thank you, guys. Thank you. See you at livewithoscar.com.
Video 1148.
Futures trading is risky and can cause substantial financial loss. We do not claim or guarantee that you will profit from the information provided.